And we are live.
Kind of. This will be recorded by the time you hear it, but we are live in the studio.
Yes, we are back.
Formerly Up and Comers Podcast.
Formally, we got some news for everybody. We are doing a name change. The podcast is now going to be changed to Culture Crooks.
Yeah, because we the Culture Crooks.
We are the Culture Crooks.
You know, we are doing kind of, good. We didn't expect to
For some opportunities.
Opportunities to come up so soon, and this shit worked out, bro.
So we got some stuff in the works coming out early next year. So this is like the first change to Culture Crooks. The reason really was Up and Comers. There's a couple other podcasts that suck that have that name. So Culture Crooks, I think, really is kind of like what we're about. We're such different cultures from different parts of the world, and we like to talk about that shit and explore that shit. So I think it makes a lot more sense to name it that.
Yeah, we got some cool artwork too for the cover. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. I like the angle, bro.
We have some stickers. We have some merch. Things are gonna start coming. It's things are gonna take off. I think 2023 is gonna be a big year for.
2023 is where it's really gonna launch and really gonna
take off.
We'll be taking it other places. We'll be able to travel and experience other cultures. As well as bringing our own. To the picture. But we'll just be coming out with way doper content and just expanding. So before we get started, just want to give a shout out to our weed sponsor, Tradecraft Farms. Just saw them over the weekend. Went to California. Went to the Bellator fights.
That's cool.
Some good ass fights. I was hanging out with the homie Hans and the homie Big Boy, the monster from the Monster Crew.
That's sick.
And it was some amazing fights, dog. Went out there, kicked it with my kids and shit. And Sunday went to a car show. It was fucking dope, typical LA shit,
Yeah, it looked sick. I looked on your story.
It was low riders, a bunch of dope music, gang of people out there. I just wish we were able to smoke, but it's all good. Got to hang out with a bunch of fans, sign some autographs, get some merch to them, and take some flicks. It was pretty dope. And so shout out to Tradecraft and Natural Effects CBD. Got this CBD seltzer right here. Bam, make sure you give them a shout out.
That's just tasty.
Yeah. But even more, I'm excited about today's episode because we will be smoking Tradecraft Farms pre-rolls using a raw 5-finger joint holder, which I found. I saw this at a smoke shop. I went in for some papers and I saw this and I was like, no fucking way, bro. We got to do this on the show. So,
So, if you guys remember on our last episode, we said we were going to announce 3 winners for an autographed D-Rod rookie card. So I'm going to read them off right now. Obviously, in order for you guys to know that you won, you got to watch the episode. So I'm going to go with the first person is Andrew Butler. He subscribed to us. So Andrew Butler, if you can reach out to us on social media.
I'll be sending a dope ass card, sign and a couple other goodies. You might get one of these joints. Maybe I can.
And so we got our first winner, Andrew Butler, and then our second winner, Joshua Green, Joshua Geren, Joshua Geren. So you are our second winner. So whenever you reach out to us, we'll make sure to get you that rookie card. And our last winner. Was that an alarm? So our last winner that I'm gonna pick up from right now is gonna be Boogeyman Jones.
Oh, the Boogeyman.
You know Boogeyman Jones?
I don't know him.
Yeah.
I know somebody named Boogie.
Yeah, so Boogeyman Jones, you're winner number 3. So those are our 3 winners. please reach out on our social media. It's Up and Comers Podcast, but it's gonna change to Culture Crooks, obviously. So just slide in the DM there, send us your address, and we'll make sure to take care of that for you guys. Appreciate you guys for subscribing. Continue to subscribe because it's gonna open up your chance to win more cool shit. D-Rod got some cool products. I got some stuff coming in, some stickers, merch.
I got some new merch coming out. So it's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, we
want to be more interactive with you guys. Yeah, give you guys a chance to
putting together. We'll be putting together packages and fun shit, along the way on our journeys. Shit like you might get a 5-finger slap right here, Rick James. I'm gonna call that.
Will Smith just smacked me in my face, dog.
I call that the Will Smith because it slaps, bro.
For real. This is kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like how it hits.
Spark that middle one.
Can't say.
That one's hard to finish, bro. I did it with the little mini rolls, and yeah, it's just smacks.
That's it.
Call
it's
it Will
nice.
Smith.
It's very smooth.
Yo, major fight announcement. I'm over here smoking a fucking fight freaking joint, and I'm fighting in 2 weeks, bro.
Where's that shit?
Don't know.
We'll continue with
major fight announcement. I'll be fighting Neil Magny, as a lot of you may know, the real ones who tune in and are fans of the whole fighting shit, so oh shit.
So yeah,
this is hard to
ash,
bro.
So yeah, we got Magny. We got Magny on the 15th, bro. Look,
UFC Apex.
Look, this man just fought a few weeks ago, all short notice. But the good thing about that is this man's just nonstop been training and been grinding. So I think this is an awesome opportunity, and your boy's gonna go out there and fucking deliver. I'm excited.
I mean, it's hard to say no. I really had no reason to. This is a fight that I had wanted in the past. I said like, man, I'd fight Magny, and oh shit, my bad, I hit the camera. And here it is, opportunities here. The opportunities are knocking, and shit, they gotta let them motherfucker in. And shit, we've just been grinding. Me and Sasha been getting it.
Hell yeah.
What's the deal with your fight, bro?
I already accepted the fight on Friday. So I spoke with the matchmaker yesterday. He said it's looking good. I should have an answer today or tomorrow. So I'm assuming I'm fighting. I'm just, doesn't really matter who. I just ready to go on the 28th.
Is it still the same place?
Yeah, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool, like getting back with. So when I was in the UFC, I was working with Primetime Performance, Lorenzo Pavlica.
Oh yeah.
And unfortunately, when I was released, I stopped working with Lorenzo specifically just because money was tighter, and I just wanted to like focus and just keep everything like, I don't know, just in my own house, just do my own shit at my own crib. And to my opinion, in my opinion, looking back in hindsight, I thought it was the wrong decision because Lorenzo's a beast, as you know. So I after my last fight, I knew that I was losing. I felt like I lost something. I lost a little bit of strength, a little bit of power, some athleticism. So I wanted to get back with Lorenzo, and I did. And then I brought D, and I told D, like, look, I think you're really gonna benefit from his work. And D's been working with him now like what, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And yeah, what you think so far?
It's good, bro. It's definitely a good push, and Lorenzo's a cool dude. Shout out to him. Mm-hmm. I like his methods. I like where his mindset's at. He's super like, mentally focused and mentally strong, bro. I like that shit. And that shit, you need that shit sometimes in training. You You need that push. And he's got that. He's got that on lock, bro. On top of the amazing workouts. We spoke. He had worked with Magny actually in the past. So he kind of like has a idea of what's going on over there. I really don't focus on shit like that. That's all to my coaches and shit. So that's why like people ask me, oh, do you watch film and shit like that? I really don't. Maybe like once just to like get an idea how this fool fights. But really, I just like to, just imagine I'm fighting the best fucking person in the world, dog.
Yeah. I feel like watching film also gives you kind of like a false security because it's like their last fight. They're getting better. They're working. They might change their game.
Exactly, bro. And I've made that mistake once in the past. Fortunately, it was a win. I came out on top. But I had seen one of my opponent's tapes, and I was like, oh, I'm going to beat this fool's ass, bro. And I didn't train as hard. I was like, I got this.
Yeah.
And then so I ended up fucking having a hard weight cut. And that affected me in the fight. I won the fight, but it was
not as good as
it was not as easy as it was supposed to be.
Got you.
So like you learn new shit about yourself in every single fight. I learned a lot, dog. And it's just experience. That's where your experience comes in.
Every fight you learn something. Win, loss, draw, whatever. Like the whole experience. It's like, it's weird, bro. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I guess only fighters can really relate. But like my last loss was, I learned so much. Like, and so many things happened. And like looking back, you're like, wow, like exactly what you need to do. Like it's like you're kind of learning on the go. Right. And then you're figuring out, okay, this works best for me. So I'm just going to continue doing this because I'm obviously winning. Right. So sometimes like when you're winning, and you see it all the time, like you watch documentaries or you like watch movies and you see these guys who are like doing so well. And then they like make one decision and then all of a sudden like things aren't going so well. And then they decide like, oh, I want to do this instead of that. And I kind of got there. I was like, you know what? I can do this on my own. And you said it yourself with Lorenzo. He's such a motivating dude. Yeah. Like when you're training, like he makes you want to push. He makes you want to throw up. Like me and this fool, we've been throwing up. Like,
bro, no bullshit. Every workout that I've had with this fool, after like I barf, dog. It's that intense.
Yeah.
It's intense and it's
and it like
very much like the fight.
Exactly.
Like you're pushing like for a hard fucking fight. And that's going to come into play against an opponent like Magny, who doesn't really gas out, who has like a great tank as well.
And mentally strong.
But, we got a solid game plan going in and we're just going to bring it. Like, I got to match the pace.
For sure.
So
I think
I'm game, bro. Like, I'm not
feeling
like the thing is like, I've had already multiple fight camps with like these wrestler fools, like fools that are like really that's all I really need to, I wouldn't say be worried about. I say be aware of, is the grappling shit, because I'm so, I could make it happen, as a lot of people know. Like in my last fight, for like, oh, you just jabbed the whole fight. Hey, that's what fucking
won you the fight.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like it must be a good fucking jab, homie. You know what I mean?
I mean, like look at someone like GSP. He's literally won fights with his jab, and you don't see people hating on him. Like it's just like. People just want action. They just want to see motherfuckers just going at it. And I understand that. But you also got to understand at this level that D-Rod's fighting at, like, there are no small margins for error. You just want wins.
Yeah. Whoever makes the mistake
will most likely lose.
Yeah.
And D-Rod, because he's got such a stellar jab, why the hell isn't he going to go work behind it? Like, and then everything else is going to open up. Watch what happens on the 15th.
Yeah, this next fight
this ain't just going to be a jab fest. I trust you guys.
Yeah, definitely. My last opponent was a different situation. It was last minute switch up. And the last time that happened, I almost got knocked out versus Dwight Grant on 24 hours notice kind of fight. On top of that, this guy hit harder, so.
For sure.
Definitely something to be aware of, dog.
Like opponent,
Yeah. And it's top dudes in the world I'm fighting here. It's like he said, there's no mistakes to be made. Like you got to be sharp and on point. You're fighting the best dudes in the world over here, dog. Shit's real in the field, for us. And a lot of people can't and won't even try to do what we do, dog. They can't handle the pressure. They can't handle the workouts. They can't handle the
pain.
Yeah, dog. They can't handle this shit, dog.
Constantly sore,
pushing yourself and fucking constantly working to fucking be the best, dog. But it's people that do it and have done it that understand it, dog. You know what I mean?
It's a completely different world. I actually got a message last night from a really close friend of mine, and he goes, I think it was in relation to like our post, the post I posted of like, you know, the work that we get, you know, ground and pound, sparring, whatever. And he messages me, he's like, I still can't believe that like you do this for a living. You know what I mean? Like he's like, it's because I grew up with him.
Yeah.
And he, you know, he works in an office, and he's like, I stubbed my toe the other day and it was like the end of the world for me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, shit like that. And I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
and we be over here starting training almost every fucking time. Like, fuck, bro. Like, my
bro, when
neck
I wake
hurts.
up in the morning,
But once you get warmed up,
yeah, everything's good. But like,
Yeah,
bro,
it's
when
all
I
good.
wake up, almost every day I wake up, I'm like, I don't think I can train today. And then like after an hour, I take a shower and I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like once I warm up, my like magic elixir is like a hot shower. Like
Yeah,
that warms me
just
up.
get
and,
loose.
Yeah, it gets me going. Like
Gets your
loose, yeah.
muscles loose. You know,
just feel good. Like when I get out of bed, I'm like, oh man. Like I remember when I was younger, you hear like, oh, when you get older, you're gonna feel.
bro.
everything.
What I be getting out of bed like my feet, like the bottom of my feet be hurting, bro. Imagine waking up and your face is sore, bro. Like you're
Yes.
washing your face, like
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yes.
Like that shit burns,
Bro, no, imagine you're like sleeping and then all of a sudden you like roll over and you're like, my elbow, what the fuck? And you're
Yeah.
like, it's like there's just certain parts of your body.
You know what's weird is we have the same stupid little injury on our elbow, bro, and it's like a bad spot to have it.
Did you get
It's
yours?
not an injury. It's just like a little
It's
annoying
cut.
scrape.
But did you get yours from hitting pads?
I think.
Yeah. So like I cut I like had a tiny little scratch on my elbow from hitting an elbow on a pad. And then that just like in the course of like 2 weeks just turned into a humongous hole.
Yeah.
And just was infected. And like just any kind of contact around that area was just so
Painful.
unfortunate. Yeah. And then not only did it get past to that point, it started to affect the muscle. It happened to both of us. The inside of our like tricep like was starting to get swollen.
How weird, bro.
How weird. Like
Infection.
literally infections there starts fucking with your shit here.
It's cause like we fucking grind so hard. Like we're the two sweatiest dudes in the fucking in the gym, bro.
Bro,
And
there are
that's
some practices where like, are you guys even trying? Because like nobody is sweating, but
I don't
you see
understand,
around us,
bro.
it's like an island
I
of
don't understand.
sweat. Yeah, I don't know either. We do go hard. Like we definitely go hard. Like I feel like the intensity that we go at, it's
Yeah.
like it's high pace. We're always high pace in everything we do.
yeah.
And I think that's just kind of like a testament to our styles, but it's the best way to go. You know, I feel like a lot of, and I'm not shitting on anybody because everybody's different, but a lot of people kind of just go like, 50%, like, haha,
Yeah.
giggle, laugh. We're like going
There's
at
dudes
it.
like that, yeah.
You know, we're going at it and we're trying to just push each other for the hour and a half, 2 hours of training that we have. You know,
Yeah,
'Cause
you know,
we
for the most part, we keep it competitive
For sure.
and as to closest, you know, simulation as possible, dog. You know, as far as pace goes.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's probably because of our styles that we're just both fucking.
Yeah, a lot of the times it's kind of like when you see like two wild animals, just like
Yeah.
blah, 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 and then
Yeah.
they come back together, blah, blah, blah. Like
Yeah.
it's really like that with us. And
Yeah.
sometimes like we'll bang on each other, like you know we'll hit pretty hard. But,
Yeah,
you
we know when to push each other, and we know
For
when
sure.
like,
for sure.
you know,
And like because obviously he's going against Neil Magny, so like certain drills in certain areas that we feel like Magny is gonna maybe go to. Like and it's cool because it makes me get better in certain areas, like which I appreciate. Like all this time working with Rob, you know, doing more Greco, more hand fighting stuff. This is stuff that is only gonna make me better. So it's cool. Like I'm enjoying the process. Obviously we wouldn't do this if we didn't love it. You know, like it's weird that we're not only like homies, but you know the fact that we beat each other up, see each other every day, and we're still just like cool with it. You know, we chill. Like it just tells you something. Like we genuinely love what we do. Like as
Definitely.
our job. You know,
you gotta love this shit
For sure.
You gotta love it,
Yeah.
Because if you're doing it for any other reason other than passion, like you know,
like the
I
ground levels.
mean,
Like you gotta
I
love
understand,
it.
dog. There's
All the
other
stuff that
situations
comes
why
with
people
it.
do this shit. You know, some people are looking for.
They want to be
fucking-
famous.
Yeah, they want to be
literally,
famous,
that's
or some
their
people
only
are.
reason. That's
Damn,
crazy to me.
Batteries out.
Famous? Oh, is it?
Yeah. Told you, you cunt. We're on fire. Told you.
Did it just cut off?
Yeah.
That's such a bummer.
I know. You're on fire, man.
We're always on fire, though. Well, that's
We were in deep, some like deep conversation.
I mean, we have footage.